Hi, Catherine here. How are you? I want to share something with you that happened to me over the weekend that had me thinking. And I don't know about you. Do you sometimes go through something and you don't realize the lesson until much, much later? Well, that usually is the case, right? Well, in this case, something happened to me on, when was it? Saturday. And as it was happening, I got it. Like I really, really got it. And the moment I had a chance, I had to email myself because I didn't want to forget it. I wanted to tell you as soon as possible and I wanted to get it right. So, this is why I'm recording this video today because I need to tell you all about it. There I am on a Saturday afternoon after having had an amazing time with my cousins and my daughter in New York City. We went to the Bronx Zoo, and we just had an amazing time. And I actually ended up staying the night because my cousins did not want me to go, and it was the right call because we just had an amazing time. We were able to reconnect and talk about different things and laugh and eat and walk, just have an amazing time. Well, towards the end of this amazing time, it was time to come home, right? So I live in the Boston area, and one of my cousins, who's such a gentleman, he decided to take the train from the Bronx to Manhattan with me, so I can head back home. And so we're doing that, and then we had to take another train. So we're about to do that, and he says, "You know what? I want to pay for it because he had one of those Metro cards, so you can add money to it, you know." So, which was very generous. So I said, "Of course, absolutely. Thank you so much." And so my daughter goes first, and she stands in front of the gate, and he swipes his card, and my daughter pushes the door, and she goes through. Right? No big deal. Then it's my turn. I stand in front of the gate, and he swipes the card. I push the door, and the door doesn't open. Are you wondering right now why I'm so excited about this story? You're thinking, okay, this better get more excited because, more exciting. This is just a story about the subway. But trust me, there is a lesson there. We are in front of the gate again. My cousin knows there's money on the card, so he swipes the card again, and I'm in front of the gate, and I'm about to push. And right before I push, I have this feeling like, oof, what if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't open again? But I'm in front of it, so I push the gate, and I'm pushing, and I'm not sure it's gonna happen, and the gate opens. And in that moment, I had such a revelation. I just got it. For some reason, I can see it all happening in my head. I couldn't believe it. I was just so excited. And I wonder, how many times have we gotten hurt before? How many times have we tried something and failed and decide, you know what? It's too painful. It's not going to work again. I am not going to try again. Can you imagine getting that revelation from just a door not pushing, not opening and being in a different city? But it just came so clear to me. So many times we get hurt, and it's easier and safer not to try. And maybe you had the chance. Maybe you tried love. Maybe you met this amazing person, and you had an amazing connection. And I can't believe I'm saying amazing that many times, but I am. I just can't help it. I love the word. But anyway, and it didn't work out. Maybe you guys got married, and you had an amazing child, and I know things were not perfect, but you were married, and that's the way it goes. Time goes by, and it doesn't get better, and then it ends in divorce. And divorce is not easy, and I'm telling you partially my story. That's what happened to me. I fell in love. I got married. I had an amazing child whom I love with all my heart. And unfortunately, one of the hardest things that's ever happened in my life, I went through a divorce, and it's painful and it hurts. But I made it through. It's been a few years now, and it's time to try again. And then I'm sure many of you are going through the same thing. You try to have a relationship. Maybe you had a marriage and it didn't work, and life goes on. It is painful, it is unfortunate, and it's one of those things that really does a real number on your life. But are you going to do like me? Are you going to stand in front of that gate and say, what if it doesn't happen? What if the gate doesn't open? What if I open my heart again and this doesn't work? And it might not be a relationship, it might be a business that you really, really want to take off the ground, and it's not taking off the ground, and you decide to stop. And but you know that you have this thing in your heart, this bug in your stomach, that you really want to do something great, and you're about to try again, and you're thinking, what if it doesn't work again? What if it doesn't open? And I'm here to tell you, my friend, that you have to try one more time, and after that, and after that, and after that. It is so worth it. Yes, it can be painful. Maybe you'll fall flat on your face. Maybe it won't work. But what if there's this tiny chance that it does? And when it does, oh my goodness, you remember what it's like when things work, when things just click, when you meet the right person at the right time, and they see you and you see them, and it's just amazing. It's worth the try. It's worth the risk. Let's just live life fully and completely by taking chances, by trying things, by expecting that things will work. Don't be like me, that something doesn't work and in the moment you're like, oh, I'm shutting down. I don't want that to happen again. It was just such a great reminder to know that sometimes things don't work out the first time, and if they don't, you try again and again and again and again, because when it does, it's a beautiful, magnificent thing. So your homework for this week is to live your life to the fullest. And whenever you feel challenged, whenever you feel about to do something crazy, something outside of your comfort zone, I want you to go for it. And I want you to remember, when you're about to push the door, you have to feel it. You have to will that door to open. And if it doesn't open, I want you to push. I want you to push and push until it opens. And when it does, when you are on the other side, all your efforts, all the challenges, all the risks will be so worth it. It will make so much change, it will make sense. It will make sense. So please, my friend, live a full life and try, and try. Did you like my video? Did you think that the tip was great? Well, I hope you share it with your friends, and I hope that you can put into practice what you just learned. But guess what? I am going to be sharing this on a regular basis. And in case you're traveling, in case you are in a submarine or in the moon, I don't want you to miss it, because it's going to be really, really awesome. So I want you to sign up. So that's why I'm giving you the link right there. You can sign up, and that way you will never miss any of my videos. And